Hey guys, it's Chris Dude on TechTube. We're doing a new thing tonight. This is Southern Fried Tech Talk, Episode 1. We have a special guest tonight, Mr. Keith May. Say hi.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We have my co-host Chase Kennedy. You're all familiar with him.
Everyone?
Oh, Mr. Chase has lost his video. Uh-oh.
Wow.
I've lost my video.
That's inconvenient.
That's-
This is a great tech talk
Oh,
already.
It was working perfectly until then.
He'll be back. He'll be back. And this is you can still see my camera. This is Jesse here, Mr. Game Informer.
What's up, guys?
All right,
There he
Chase,
is.
you're back. You're back.
All right.
All right. So since you're the newest part of the show, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you're in the tech game?
Alright, my name is Keith May. I run a YouTube channel over there. It's under the heading Jackalope Peter. I had a user once describe my channel as a hardcore enthusiast on a mortal man's budget.
Wow, I can agree with that actually.
Yeah, so I really like that, so I've kind of stuck with that. And what I like to look at is basically things people can actually afford.
Right.
You know, so I stay away from the high end, tend to stay around the mid-range and the lower stuff and see just what you can get out of it. So
Nothing wrong with
that's
that.
what we do over there.
Yeah.
We is me and myself, it's just me.
It happens. Well, all right. So I guess the big topic for tonight is Windows 10. What has everybody heard about that since they released the evaluation copy of the technical preview? Was it 2 or 3 days ago? How's everybody doing with that? Because I'm not doing great. I'll tell you that.
All I hear about is the bugs.
Yeah,
I hear about a new bug every time somebody runs into one.
Well, it is a preview. It's not set in stone yet, so there are going to be bugs and drawbacks. But Keith, you've had pretty decent luck with it so far. Am I right?
yeah. I'm running a Radeon R9 290, and before I upgraded, I got on Twitter, and Roy with AMD actually said their newest not beta, but the Wickle driver 14.9 was actually ready for Windows 10.
Okay.
And yeah, he said it was good to go, no problem, but it's not perfect. There's a few people out there having problems with it, but me, myself, I haven't had any issues. I actually was able to run all my benchmarks with no problem. I had no abnormalities. But then again, I ran everything at stock clocks. I didn't try to overclock anything, so
Right.
I don't know if that could cause any issues.
It could be part of my problem actually, because I have my processor overclocked right now. My graphics card is not, but that might be causing me some issues. But I really think it's just general compatibility with Nvidia. I don't think that they were ready for this just yet. I think the patch will be coming soon to fix these problems, but out the box, I don't think it's ready yet.
In NVIDIA's defense, they did just get done launching a whole new line of video cards,
Right.
as well as launching simultaneous drivers for Linux and Windows to support those new video cards.
Yes.
So they may not have been too concerned, or
It's not really on their priority list right now, I can imagine, because they've got their hands tied already. I know that. And the graphics card I'm running is definitely not in the new lineup, and yeah, they're probably not too worried about that right now. Now, I have to say that I'm not ready to throw it away yet and get rid of it. Not the graphics card, but Windows 10 preview. I'm going to keep working with it and give it a chance and see if it can actually deliver. But so far, it's been I would say like it's 80% on par, but there's a few things that they need to work with.
yeah, I'll agree with that. I do have one thing to bring up about Windows 10,
Okay.
and I'll address it in this video that I'm about to put up. Does anybody remember the news a few months ago about Windows 8.1 Update 2?
Not specifically, no. You have to refresh my memory.
Okay. Windows. If anybody out there watching wants to pause it, do a quick Google search for Windows 8.1 Update 2.
Mhm.
A lot of what Windows 10 is what they were supposed to release in Update 2.
I can believe it.
You know, the start menu itself was already kind of shown off in that Update 2.
Right.
The ability to do the modern apps in Windows instead of just minimize and exit.
Right.
They were already supposed to be working on that. But I think there's some other stuff going on in there that they felt justified calling it a whole new operating system.
Right. Well, I think, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying there. I mean, they've obviously already had the features implemented. They're just ready to, getting ready to release them. But I mean, there's just so much what if about this new platform. There's too much what if, and you just have to wait and see what really comes of it.
And it's surprisingly stable for a preview build.
It really is. It's more stable than the Windows 8 preview so far that I can tell.
Man, I hated that Windows 8 preview. I've got an old video where I rip on it. I'm never going to Windows 8. It's terrible. But 8.1 fixed all my issues. So.
Yeah, when I ran the Windows 8 preview, I was running an AMD graphics card at that time. I had an HIS Radeon 6790.
Yeah.
And it was hit and miss with the games, just like I'm doing with Nvidia right now. And,
yes, and that's kind of what I was saying earlier about it. It used to not be the way it is now.
Right.
It used to be the other way around with a lot of the drivers.
Yeah.
And I actually saw a guy on Twitter talking about he's got a rig with two 770s, and then he's got a rig with two 7970s. And he was just talking about he can't get over the scaling difference on multi-GPUs.
Yeah, I've never in my life actually run a multi-GPU setup before, or Crossfire or SLI setup, so I couldn't really talk too much about that.
It's fun.
Oh, believe me, I know, and I will be getting into it at some point. But as for right now, I'm just going to see what I can get out of my single video card, and we'll see where that goes. But so far, no problems. And I know you've had a 7970 before, right?
I had a 280X, 7970, 7950.
Yeah, I would say that thing's got me beat by a small margin, definitely. And I would still like to get a second card of what I have and try the SLI out. I just haven't had a need to do it, just for what I do on basic things. I don't really do a whole lot of gaming and a whole lot of rendering and stuff, and I just really haven't seen the need to upgrade to that yet. But
and that's the important thing to remember. If you don't need it, buy more games.
Right. Well, yeah. Oh man, my library. I haven't even told you about my Steam library. I got like 105 games in Steam. I've got Origin, Uplay. Man, I've got tons of games.
Yeah, my Steam library is sitting at 121 right now.
Nice.
And I don't want to get into the whole unless you guys want to do the whole gamer thing. But they're talking about a crash of. I'm almost welcoming it so that I can go back through some of these games that I haven't played.
No, you can get into it, man. This is all about some argumentative stuff. We're all about that.
That topic.
We're all friends here, in this room right here. We're all friends here. So if you want to talk about anything, we talk about it. We're not gonna get nasty or anything like that.
Oh, I'm not worried about you guys. It's
it's the people watching or potentially.
Yeah, it's the people you bring in when you start talking about that.
Apparently, there is brand preference religion out there. It exists, believe me.
Yeah,
it does exist. And
look, I do not subscribe to the church of one manufacturer or the other.
Right.
I get why people do it.
Sure.
You want to justify why you spent your money.
That's right. That's about exactly right. Yeah. But the other part of it is, they go and spend their money thinking they're doing the right thing, but they really haven't done the research to know if they have or not. And not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah, or they watched one video on YouTube and read one comment that agreed with what they thought.
Right.
Therefore, it must be true.
Right.
Yeah,
it's something like that. It's pretty bad, man. It really is, because I'm gonna tell I'll go ahead and tell the internet again, guys. If you're looking to spend money on anything, make sure it fits your needs and it's what you need to get, and then do it based on that. Don't worry about what other people tell you. Just make sure it's not going to be a piece of crap and crap out on you. But whatever it is, make sure you know what you're getting into.
I know you've heard people crap on the Intel Core i3.
I have heard people crap on that a lot. Yeah.
I hate that I didn't save all the results so I could do a video on it, because I ended up selling a bunch of parts before I could do it. But in games, the Core i3 performed on par with the stock 3770K, with 2 GPUs,
Holy shit.
with two 7950s in Crossfire. It was almost identical frame rates. It was all within margin of error.
Holy crap. I never would have guessed that, to be honest with you. Now, I've never slammed on an i3, but yeah, I never guessed it would have done that awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my little brother's got the 3220. It's just one of the basic i3s.
Yeah.
And we built him his little gaming rig with that, a 7870 on it. And my whole rig was down. I sold some others, or whenever I had an issue with the water cooling, and I used his for a few days. And like, I had a full stock cooler, so
right.
You don't have to spend too much money.
No, you don't. Like, if all you want to do is play games, I can safely say you can spend $650 to $750 on just a tower, and you'll be able to play pretty much any game that comes out on ultra settings if you allocate your money correctly.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say that.
And like you said, as far as what you need it for. Now, I use that i3 to render my video where I did the review on the H320.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 20-minute video. It took it over an hour to render.
I don't know if that's actually so bad, though.
Well, with my 3770, I can render the same timeline video in about 12, 13 minutes.
I must have been doing something wrong because I don't know if you've seen I know Chase has seen it and Jesse's seen it. My little 10-minute Titanfall playthrough on my channel.
Yeah.
I recorded that at my native resolution, which was 2560 by 1080, but the output was only 1080p. When I got done and finished editing it, and I went to go render it, I can't remember the exact format I rendered it in, but it took about 50 minutes to render it on my FX 8120 overclocked. So I don't.
It may be the settings.
It was probably the output format I picked, probably.
Yeah. Now the one that I was talking about, I redid the same thing on both processors, just to see that it was the same settings.
Right.
And but now when I had my FX 8350, I couldn't tell a difference whenever I went to the 3770.
I hear you.
As far as render times, it was the same.
So there you have it, folks. This is Mr. Intel right here telling you that if you're doing the same kind of stuff we're doing, it's apples to oranges. There you have it. It really comes down to what you prefer.
Yeah, of course people are going to slam on it, AMD for the power draw, but
yeah.
Again, can't tell the difference.
Yeah. Hey, man, you guys heard it first. So I guess, well, damn, this sucks. We can't actually see if we have any live viewers because we don't have any. That sucks. But well,
and why is that?
That's because of Windows 10. Just for the record, I'm gonna chalk it up to that because all my settings are the same. And
yeah, and it's believable.
It's new hardware, well, new software, and I haven't had but 2 days to play with it, and not fully for 2 days. But I have all my same programs on, same settings and everything, and it just won't let me. It won't let me broadcast live. It just won't let me do it. So I'm going back to 8.1 after this video. Anyone that does watch it tomorrow when it's uploaded.
Well, I'm using 8.1 myself right now, and just because it's in technical preview, I got in there, just wanted to see how everything worked and see how well the games would run compared to 8.1.
The Chase, what's going on, man?
You caught me totally off guard. I just killed my coffee already. I just drank a whole pot of coffee sitting here, getting ready and setting up. I had a friend that was offering me a topic about converting files to MP4 and out of the MP3 format to give a little bit better sound quality to all the MP3s. Apparently, the MP3s, as we all very well know, are real flat in sound. So he's been talking to me about doing that. I'm gonna get back with an update on that once I get some of the steps to doing that file conversion. Also, did you know that the Samsung phones play FLAC files?
They do. Yeah, I was aware of that actually.
I just learned that the other day. That's pretty cool.
FLAC files are basically like ultra high quality music files, right?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty big files. So I mean I'd only put my most favorite songs in FLAC files to have on one's device. But
I guess
it's pretty cool that you got the option.
Yeah, I guess it's basically like, you have a song that's file size is like, what, 4.5 megs, something like that. When you convert it to FLAC, it ends up being like 25 megs, right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Probably a little bit more than double that half the time, but yeah, right around there.
Gotcha.
That's good to know. I didn't know that. I've been using Samsung phones for years. I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, really? Well, tell us about your phone usage experience there, Keith.
Well, basically since the Galaxy line's come out, had the old Galaxy One, I love this thing right here.
Yeah.
You can see you guys?
Awesome.
This is actually, a lot of people were really confused by this phone. The work that I do, I'm in a lot of kitchen environments, and I actually do work on commercial dishwashers. And this phone's waterproof. This is how it comes. It's the Rugby Pro.
Oh, the Rugby, yeah. I've heard
Yeah.
of it. Yes. Okay.
I've dropped this one from 8 feet and bounced off concrete and down a hill,
Nice.
and it is perfectly fine.
Still good.
Got another Samsung partner.
I've also dropped it into 150 pounds of crawfish
Holy shit.
while I was watching a video.
You heard it here first, folks. Southern Fried Tech Talk. This is the kind of tech problems we have. We drop our phones into crawfish.
We need rugged equipment around here.
Yeah, they don't do that in California.
No, they don't. I'm pretty sure most people in California call them crayfish, and they don't even know what they are.
I hate hearing that term.
Crayfish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, crayfish or poor boys. Oh my god, I hate
Oh
hearing
It's
my
a
God.
po' boy.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
care
a
how
po'
they
boy,
spell
man.
menu.
It's a po' boy.
Man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm glad we're getting this going, y'all, because people need to know what we're doing down south.
Yeah.
We're doing shit.
We eat mud bugs.
Mm-hmm. We literally
We go out there and dig
bugs.
them out of holes in the ground.
Yeah, we eat bugs that live in your ditch in your backyard. Yep, we sure do.
And they are
They're
delicious.
fucking delicious, especially when you put them on a po' boy.
Or in an etouffee.
That's right. Etouffee.
Look, your oversized, all your lobsters are oversized crawfish in the way.
That's really it, dude. If you take a lobster and a crawfish and cook them the exact same way, they will taste the exact same, more or less. Just get less meat off the crawfish. But,
Yeah, I mean, when we went on a cruise and laughed about that. Well, he's like big old crawfish.
Yeah. No kidding.
Long-tailed crustaceans at pinch.
That's it.
Have you ever Cajun bulled a fucking lobster? I would love to see how that turned out.
I would love to eat that.
See, now,
that-
right.
We just
That shows you the true Southern mentality right there. I really want to do that. That's probably sacrilege. But that sounds delicious.
You know what? My brother worked for a guy that runs a crawfish stand up here, and next time they start working again, I think I'm gonna try that.
That'd be awesome, man. You should do a video on that. No doubt.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is go down there whenever he goes to boil them, and you just toss it in there with it.
Throw in the Zatarans and you're done.
He's got his own like special stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it'll burn your nostrils off.
Oh, that's what I like, man. I like the spicy stuff, no doubt. That's really cool. So yeah. I don't know. We got
We
what
have
else
any
was
new
in?
games coming out?
Oh God, yes we do.
Games.
Yeah. Let me not interfere with my monitor because I don't want to mess this crap up. But yeah, we got some games coming out. The
You
Crew.
trying to get me spend money again.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, you're gonna play the Crew with me, Keith. You like
The
some
Crew?
racing games? Yeah, the Crew. You
Mhm.
heard about it?
I tried to get in the beta. I kept tweeting Nvidia
Yeah.
pictures of my cat.
Me too. I tried my best, man. They wouldn't let me in it. I
I
told them.
even borrowed a picture of somebody else's cat they sent to me.
I
What about
tried
this
my
one?
damnedest too, man. I couldn't get in there.
What company published and developed the Crew?
It was Ubisoft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Uplay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey,
oh, go ahead. Keith.
I do have a question. It's a game that has, I think it's come out.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It's preload ready. But it's real interesting because the reviews from everywhere are really conflicting, and that's for the new game Alien Isolation.
Oh, I've already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I'm really interested in it.
Yep.
But it's interesting to watch these reviewers are like fighting each other over the reviews.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of negative things about it, surprisingly, and I think that it's a breakthrough in artificial intelligence on a game. I mean, you should consider that part of it at least, because the alien learns your patterns of movement. It will not strike you the same way twice. And I mean, I think it's incredibly amazing how that thing adapts to your behavior.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna have to tell me how it is because I can't play it.
That's okay. I will let you know.
Can't play.
I will let you know.
Why not?
Anybody ever play Thief?
Uh,
The new one? Okay. I used to play a lot of horror games and loved them. Hadn't played them in years, and I was playing through Thief, and there's a part in Thief where there's ghosts. It's like you're in a haunted asylum.
oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I played the old Thieves. I haven't
Oh,
played
okay, yeah,
the
this
most
is the
recent
new
one.
one.
But no, I played
And
like,
if you haven't played it, please don't waste your time and play it. They're
Is
short
that
review.
bad?
It sucks.
Oh, man, that sucks. Thanks for telling me,
When-
though, because I was
look-
going to buy it when it went on sale.
Concise
Thanks
to
for
the
telling me.
Look, at the end, when the credit rolled, I was like, why? Why was this made? It was just really bad ending. The game wasn't terrible. It was.
Yeah.
It was anyway. The thing I was talking about is there's a haunted asylum, and I took my headset off and said nope. It took me. I actually, in order to get to that part, I just had to have like YouTube videos playing and music and stuff, kind of distracting me as I went through it. So I'm like, I'm a chicken. I don't know where that came from.
Oh,
I like to lock myself up in a closet with surround sound for shit like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, have you seen the new Silent Hill?
I have heard about it, but I have not actually seen any footage from it.
If you want to see some really good footage, do you guys ever watch anything from Boogie 2988?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm
Yeah,
subscribed to Boogie.
he streamed playing it,
I'll
and
have to check his channel out. I haven't checked his channel out in a little while, but I am subscribed and I do watch his content pretty regularly.
yeah, I watched that and was like, I may not be able to play that.
I played the original Silent Hill and the ones that followed them, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
I've got to actually just box it up since we're getting ready to move. A copy of Silent Hill 3 for the PC.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Cool.
Now I've got them all for my PlayStation.
Right.
Am I allowed to say that I've got a console?
Yeah, of course.
It's too late.
Of course. No,
Cat's
no,
out of the
man.
box.
Before
Oh,
before a certain hurricane came through and destroyed a lot of shit, I had a lot of console games that I really loved.
Me too.
Just never went and replaced it. I was just like, screw it.
Yeah, I got a PS3. It's a great Netflix player.
Oh, you and Chase got something in common.
Yeah, I pretty much only use mine to watch Netflix too. I've got some games for it, but I won't play them. I don't know why.
The games
I never feel like I have enough time.
it's like I'll have to update the game and I don't have time. And
See,
I know, it's like a 20-minute experience just trying to get started.
that's what sucks about consoles is like these days you can't just simply put the disc in and play the game. You gotta
there
do
was
updates.
a time that's what I liked about consoles was you just put it in and you played it. The PS2 days, the
Yeah.
original Xbox.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, man. Nintendo, even
In the
with the Wii
cartridge
U,
days?
they're still holding true to that. Nintendo is still to the point where you can put the game in and play it. As far as I'm
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, good.
Speaking of Nintendo, has anybody seen the new Hyrule Warriors?
I've seen trailers and a few videos.
I've seen
yeah.
some videos. I don't know about that.
It looks like Dynasty Warriors kind of.
It
like,
is Dynasty Warriors.
Is it really? It's
Wait,
like,
Yeah, it plays exactly like Dynasty Warriors.
I would actually be interested in that, to be honest with you.
Which I did play Dynasty Warriors a while back. That's the first person rail game, is it?
Well, it's like
No,
third
no.
person.
Anybody ever play 99 Nights?
Oh, Samurai Warriors.
Somebody told me to play
Not
that,
Destiny
and I
Warriors.
couldn't find it. What platform is it on?
Xbox 360.
Okay, I'm gonna go find that and I'm gonna play it.
It's fun. You take on like hundreds of enemies at once.
I like doing that.
It's really repetitive, so I mean, just that's a part of it. But if you like it, it's fun. But Hyrulean Warriors or Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule.
Okay.
They've got it at Best Buy on like the demo. You can go play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they made me leave the store.
Let's take a trip, man.
I just kept restarting it.
We might have to go check that out.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's another really good game that just came out recently? I'm sure you guys are familiar with this old PC classic, Slender.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think another company put out a new one called Slender: The Arrival.
Yeah.
And at first I checked it when I first started playing it. This was just earlier before I came by. You're basically just searching for a missing girl who's supposedly a good friend. The first part of it is just looking around, and well, you don't really start collecting the notes before you go before you come face to face with Slender Man.
I've actually never played Slender or even heard of it, to be honest with you. That's odd for me because I've heard a lot of shit.
Damn.
And I've
Yeah.
not heard of it.
The new Silent Hill reminds me a lot of that.
Okay.
What I've seen of the gameplay. It's first person, and you're basically searching through this house, and stuff kind of happens behind you. Like you walk through and turn around, and then the door closes, and you turn around.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah. And just speaking of which, I watched Annabelle last night. Me and my wife went and saw it. I did that whole looking at the bottom of the screen a whole lot. Like, am I really looking? But I'm not going to close my eyes so nobody knows I'm not looking.
But eventually in the game, you're gonna start getting to that note collecting mission. And as soon as I collected the first note, I said to myself, "And so it begins." So I started slowly and surely searching around the woods, looking for more notes, hoping that the Slender Man doesn't get in my sights.
Yeah, it sounds pretty damn creepy.
Yep. That's the name of the game.
I could really get into that. I'm gonna have to start playing some of those creepy ass games again.
Yeah, it's available for it's available for all previous and new gen consoles, and I think it might be available for PC.
I think I saw it on Steam at one point. I just
Yeah.
never really looked into it. But I think
It was out on Steam before it became available on consoles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually available right now on Steam for $9.99.
Thank you, Mr. Keith. I might actually be buying that tonight.
I have one friend who wants it. I won't be buying it for him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to check, but I really think this game also, well, it just says Windows, but I thought it was Linux also.
Wait, what game were we just referencing?
Slender: The Arrival.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you just checked up on Slender or Silent Hill.
Oh, no, it was Slender.
Okay.
Yeah, Silent Hill was $10. I messed my pants for that.
Yeah, that's why I was about to go look. Really, Tim?
Yeah, I can't play that game, guys. You have to let me know how it is.
You get frightened? You get frightened easily, or?
I don't know what it is. It's something about games lately. I never used to be that. I was Mr. Horror Buff. Like, the scarier the better. See if you can scare me.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to check out The Evil Within.
That Evil Within, yeah, you need to do that.
I can't believe they actually ported it to PC. I just found out about that about a week ago. They're actually going to make it on PC. And it's going to come out at the same time as the consoles, and I'm excited about that. The only problem with it is I might not be able to run it properly. The minimum requirement is a Core i7. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
may not be able to
This
do
shit's
it.
clocked all to hell.
Well, yeah, I'm overclocked to hell, but that doesn't mean I can actually... that I've actually got enough logical cores to handle it, though. I'm hoping I can do it.
You know the problem with a lot of these newer games that are being ported from consoles? And I've got some theories behind it because I do look at a lot of like the architecture of the systems and how they work. the biggest thing these newer games are needing out of your computer is VRAM.
Oh, I've got plenty of that, so I'm not too.
Or your video RAM off your video card, not
Right.
necessarily your system.
No, yeah, I have plenty of VRAM too. I'm not worried about that. If that's
Like-
really the main thing that's taxing it, I should be good.
Well, here's the thing. Like I got the system requirements for the Evil Within pulled up.
Yeah.
On your recommended, it does say a Core i7 with 4+ cores. Your memory only 4 gigs of RAM, and then your graphics card they recommend a 670 or equivalent higher with at least 4 gigs of VRAM.
I actually have that exactly. I have a 770 with 4 gigs of RAM, so I should be okay on that part.
Yeah, you should be. But here's my theory with it. If you guys are familiar with the way the consoles work, they share the system RAM with the video cores.
They do.
It's basically an HSA, like what AMD's pushing with their APUs.
Right.
And they don't re-optimize it for PC because it's recommending your system have 4 gigs and your graphics have 4 gigs.
Right.
And those consoles have 8 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not reallocating it properly for
they're not.
PCs. So that's my theory. It's because the consoles, they just use all the RAM.
Right.
And they're not rewriting the instructions for PC.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're being cheap and copy and pasting it. Pretty much what they're doing.
And the problem is this game looks wonderful. It looks amazing. But you get games like you say you play Titanfall, love Titanfall.
Oh, Titanfall's great. Yeah.
But that game will use every bit of your video RAM.
It will. Sure will.
You turn it up to Ultra, you're using 3.8 gigs.
Yep.
And it looks good, but it doesn't look 4 gigs good.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Kind of like another example of that, like a slightly older example, is Max Payne 3. Do you remember when that was ported to PC?
I've heard about that. I haven't played it.
I want to say it came out around the same time, but when I play Max Payne 3 and I crank every graphic setting up to max, it's using 3.2 gigabytes of video RAM. Which at the time it came out, a 3 gig card was like pretty much the highest one you could get at the time it came out. And playing it even now, it's like, holy crap. I mean, that thing should not be using that much video RAM to be doing what it's doing. But it does. And
it makes me question AMD's the new R9 285.
Mm-hmm.
I understand a lot of people are going to the smaller bus, like the 256-bit bus, the same thing they did with Maxwell.
That's what I'm running actually, is a 256 bus.
Yeah, and it works fine.
Yeah.
But why would AMD lower the memory to 2 gigs on that 285 when the 280 and 280X had 3? I know they claim it works just fine. I guess what they're shooting for is that it's for somebody not going any higher than 1080p.
Right.
But even games like Evil Within, I mean, you're looking at 4 gigs.
Right.
Titanfall at 1080p is using
1080p,
almost 4.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be to that point yet. I mean,
I just think it's lazy.
Yeah, it is lazy because basically they're like, okay, we're not going to sit there and we're not going to make it more efficient. We'd just rather the consumers go out and buy a $700 video card to run our game, and that's pretty messed up, I think.
Yeah, it's like putting an artificial cap on it.
Right.
That's the direction they're going in nowadays, though.
Well, hopefully they fix it. Hopefully it won't be the permanent direction. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think it's because, I mean, if you've got a 7870 from 3 years ago, over 3 years ago now,
Which a friend of mine has, and he's been able to run everything fine on that.
you don't, or even a 7850, you really don't need a new video card.
Yep.
So, I guess they're trying to, I don't know, I don't want to say it's some conspiracy where they're colluding and trying to make it where you have to have something, but it sure seems that way.
Be careful there, Keith. Nvidia and ATI are watching us. Oh, I'm sorry, AMD is watching us, I promise you. They're watching us.
Have people show up at my house tomorrow.
Yep.
Uh,
You're gonna have people show up in black suits, but they're gonna have like these emblems on their suits. Yeah, we're gonna need you to come with us.
I want to have AMD's fixers show up. It just doesn't seem necessary.
It doesn't. It's pretty bad because man, I run like just take a Metro Last Light for example. That was a pretty proper PC port. Yeah, it had really high, system requirements, but it was doable because they took the time to convert it properly to PC. I think they did okay with it.
And it looked the part.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mind crazy high system requirements if it's
Right.
going to look.
As long as it looks the part, right? Yeah. I agree. Because man, I don't have the most fancy system on the planet, but I did dump about $2,300 into it, and I expect to be able to play new games on Ultra, on 1080p at least. Not trying to push it farther than that, but
Yeah, we're looking at you, Watch Dogs.
that's right, Watch Dogs. If you're listening, you should have included the oh god, what's the patch called? Keith?
The worst mod?
The worst mod that should have been included with the launch.
Yeah. Actually, I did a video on that. It was crazy the difference it made in the game.
Holy shit, I gotta see that video. I haven't seen
It's terrible. The video's terrible.
No, I'm not worried about the video. What's in the content? That's what I'm worried
Yeah, it was one of those mess ups I did with Premiere Pro with resizing videos and stuff. It was.
Well, I mean, does the game perform overall better when you apply that patch?
Not necessarily, but it looks much better.
I can deal with that.
You don't get a real big, you really don't get much of a performance benefit. You get a visual benefit with the same performance.
Okay.
It's like going from medium to ultra on Battlefield, but no performance hit.
I can dig that. That's how it should have been, I think, at launch, honestly. I can dig that.
Yeah. And of course, everybody's got somebody to blame for that.
Oh, of course. Well,
AMD blames GameWorks, and Nvidia blames AMD because of the consoles.
everybody's blaming everybody, but the thing is, we all buy their very expensive crap, and we just want to play our games. Why can't they cater to all of us? And,
That sounds a little bit too easy.
oh, of
No.
course, it's all about the money,
Well, they all like to play we're doing it for a better experience for the gamer.
Right, well, because, most people don't game on PCs, as you're all aware of, like heavy gaming on PCs. Most people don't do it. So yeah, they have to cater to the smaller market, the bigger market, the console market, which everybody's gaming on a console, so they want to make sure the people that have the console have a better experience because they're buying more of it. And I get that.
Yeah, but that also creates a concern with games like Far Cry 3 coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4.
Far Cry
3
yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
But
I've
they
heard some
made the
nasty
claim
rumors
that-
about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, with the guy that looks like
I love Far Cry 3.
Yeah, me too. I have it. And I played it on Windows 10, and that was one of the games that worked.
Well, they said in E3 that the developers of the game said that there would be no parity between what platform you play it on.
Right.
I have a problem with that because if I spend more on my PC, I want to look better.
Yes, I have the same problem with that. And so does
You know,
Chase.
I'm not saying that the console gamers should have a poor experience.
No, but they should have an awesome experience, but we should have a way more awesome experience because we spent 4 times more money. We should have a better experience because we spent more money. Bottom line, I think.
Yeah, but like you said, they're only making money off the game. They don't care what your experience is.
That's right. That's right. It's yeah. You know how it goes. Guys, we'll be right back.
All right.
Keep it fresh. And just remember, we're not live.
Yeah.
They'll see it later.
Might as well be.
We're going to pretend we're live.
Well, yeah. We're kind of sort of live, I guess.
Well, we're all here at the same time, so.
Yes.
Anybody gonna get that Borderlands game when it comes out?
Pre-sequel?
The
Yeah.
pre-sequel, yes.
Maybe. I haven't played it. I haven't played the first two, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I've kind of been limited to gaming for some time due to work and all that stuff.
It's a time-consuming game.
Yeah, that's what kind of cut me off on the last one. I believe it was the second one when it come out. I tried playing it. I got into it, but yeah, time consuming.
The problem I ran into with Borderlands 2 it was fun. I really liked it. I played all through the game, had fun. I got a couple of friends that like to play it a lot, and I'll jump in and play with them. That's what I like about it, is the drop in, drop out multiplayer.
Yeah.
The problem I had is, and I'm worried that they're going to do the same thing with the new one, is it turned into a cash grab game. There's like, have you seen the DLC page for that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
It seemed like every day it was, oh, you want this hat? Look at this shirt you can buy. Yeah.
Borderlands microtransactions? That we're
Yeah. I'm just worried what they're going to do with the next one.
I'm going to tell you what I don't like about the next one. I don't know how much research you guys have done on it, but I've watched a numerous amount of gameplay videos, and apparently you have to replenish your oxygen to survive in this game. That's
Hold
what
on.
I don't like.
You can jump from 500 feet
Yeah.
and land with no problem,
Yeah, you can still do that, yeah.
but you got to have oxygen.
Yes. And, those double jumps that they do? Like how you can
Yeah.
jump and then double jump and then propel yourself? That gets rid of your oxygen quicker. And if you don't have enough oxygen, you're going to die. Why the fuck are they going for realism on a Borderlands game? I mean, it just, I'm not
That's part of, to me, that's the appeal of Borderlands.
Yeah, they're just not real.
It's a crazy loot fest, and when you're a gunzerker, you just break out 2 sniper rifles or Gatling guns and just walk around and kill everything.
Break out a fucking pistol and a rocket launcher and go to town. And, yeah.
Didn't I see something like that in Gauntlet?
Oh, what about Gauntlet?
There was like you run out of oxygen kind of thing. No, it was food.
In Gauntlet?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. You have to eat.
No, you didn't run out of food. When you hit food, it would replenish your health. I don't think there was an actual metered amount of time you had to live, as far as I know.
So you didn't go all Minecraft on it?
No, I don't think it was to that extent. But yeah, I mean, if you eat food, it gives you health, but you weren't required to maintain it.
I saw a video pretty much saying just that you had to eat food to maintain life. And, if somebody was too trigger happy, they'd wind up shooting all the food, and you'd wind up dying out of hunger.
As far as I know, that's got to be like a hardcore mode or something like that. As far as a
Maybe.
normal standard game mode, I'm not too sure on that.
Wow.
Huh. I've been wanting that. I hope that's not true. That would...
Me too, because I have Gauntlet right now, and I still haven't been able to play it because my Xbox 360 controller decided to crap out on me.
Oh.
So, I mean, I tried playing with the keyboard, but it's not doable.
I had a buddy I talked into getting an Xbox controller for his PC.
Yeah.
Now he won't get out of big picture mode off his bed.
Oh, wow. That's surprising.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's gotten him into playing a lot of games that he didn't like playing with a keyboard.
I actually don't use big picture mode too much. I used to use it when I had my 55-inch TV. I used it all the time, and it was very nice. But yeah, since I got my monitor, I haven't been using it too much.
Yeah. Well, speaking of PC gaming with a controller, I have one game that I want to recommend to everybody.
Okay.
I got it for 50 cents during the summer sale, so you might want to wait until it goes on sale. But it's called Marlo Briggs and the Mask of Death.
Marlo Briggs and the Mask of Death.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody here played God of War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've all played it.
Okay. It's basically a parody of God of War, but it's really fun.
I'm gonna try something new, Keith. Say the name of the game again, and I'm gonna see if Google can recognize it. Go ahead.
Alright. Marlo Briggs and the Mask of Death.
It got it, dude.
What?
Nice.
Huh,
Look at that.
how about that
Awesome.
some shit?
Look at that,
That's
3
awesome.
stars. Hey, it should be
Yeah.
higher than that.
We're just on Metacritic. That's like a composite score. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
about what Metacritic says.
But it's $5. I'll read the synopsis. There's a new breed of warrior returns, committed to destroying the enemies of freedom when one angry man has a world to protect. There's only one future, his own no-nonsense hero Marlo never shied away from danger or trouble. But now he faces his ultimate challenge.
This thing looks awesome, dude.
It's ridiculous. You'll laugh the whole time you play it.
I'm getting that.
It's worth the $5, but
Thanks
one of my
for
friends
the
sent it to me on Steam. Said this would be the best 50 cents you ever spent.
On a game,
50
50
cents,
cents,
man.
I'm all down for that.
Oh,
It may have been $1. I put something on Facebook and Twitter about it being less than a Coke.
Shit, if it was $3, I'd still be good with it.
yeah. Oh, back to Borderlands. Are you guys familiar with the publisher and developer company Telltale Games?
Oh yeah, they're making a series of that.
Yep.
They are. Don't they have a PS Vita port of Borderlands?
2. Borderlands 2 was ported to PSP.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, on in the Telltale Games of Tales of Borderland, that's what they call. That's what they're going to call it. You can play as 2 characters in one storyline, I think.
Not simultaneously though.
Oh, okay.
Not simultaneously. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. It's
I-
kind of hard to be 2 people at once.
Yeah.
Well,
On a
actually,
handheld.
take a look at Grand Theft Auto 5. You could kind of do it like that, sort of.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
know
alternating
about-
characters.
Well,
Oh.
alternate, yeah.
That's another good subject. I'm glad you brought that up.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5. Why is PC getting screwed on this crap?
Oh.
I'm gonna hold my judgment until it launches.
Me too. Me too.
Only because they claim they're waiting because they're adding and perfecting it for PC.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When we get it, we're probably going to have way more than anyone else has ever seen that plays it on console.
As long as they don't GTA 4 it.
Right, and make
Is
it...
it
Well, Windows Live is dead, so we're good on that. Thank God.
I wish Steam would go in there or somebody would go in with Grid 3 and take it out of there so I can finally play it again.
No shit. Dude, let me ask you, Keith, have you played the Bioshock series?
Yes.
Bioshock 1. Is it easy for you to set it up on your PC?
No.
That's right.
You mean
Why
as far as
is it
getting
so
like the
hard?
mouse sensitivity or even the resolution right?
My problem was the sound. Like, trying to get sound, period. Everything else worked fine, but I couldn't get any sound. That was
Oh.
my issue. Yeah.
See, I had to lock VSync or else the lights would drive me crazy. It was like you're having a seizure.
Yep.
And I never could get the mouse sensitivity right. And if I tried to run it in 1080p, it would go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to run it 1024 by 768, I think, is what I had to
Yeah.
do.
I've got my side monitors are 1680 by 1050, and if I ever played, I have to set one of those as the primary and use it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was designed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was not designed to live longer than the day it was released.
It sucks, man. It just seems like games for Windows Live, they just don't work on newer Windows versions. They just don't, without a lot of going in there and digging in and changing the source code and doing all kinds of crap.
I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
What's an old game that you love to play that you can't get on good old games and will not work on newer operating systems?
Oh,
The Legend of Zelda.
well, yeah,
All of
that's
them.
a given.
Okay, PC game.
PC game wise,
Yeah.
Bioshock 1 is definitely one of them because it won't just simply work. You have to tinker with it. I have to think a little bit on that, but I've actually purchased a few that don't work. Let me see. Man, I can't pull up my Steam. I'm gonna mess up the call. I don't want to do it. Man, y'all suck. Y'all got multiple monitors, and I don't right now. That's
I'm only set up on one right now.
yeah, but you got 3.
But I'm only using one.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
I can't
no,
do
for-
anything right now.
For me, the game is, and it's also, they made a sequel for it, but only released it on the Xbox, was Crimson Skies.
I've never played that actually. It's type of a jet fighter.
Yeah, it's an
Dogfight
alternate
type.
history fighter plane kind of game. but it's really campy and really, really fun. It's easy to play. It's not a game that you would have to be a pilot to know how to fly the planes in the game. It's arcade style, but it's. I've got an old computer in the shed that every now and then I break out with Windows XP just to play that game.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I can't really think of one, man, off the top of my head. I can't. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna download my Steam app on my phone real quick, and I can let you know because there's a few games I bought that I can't play.
Well, that's
I
the
have
only
one, but it's not really something I can't download and still play because it's such a fan favorite. It's Doom 95.
Oh, get Doom 3 BFG edition. You can play all.
Oh.
Oh, you still get a hold of Doom 95, load it on your computer, and play it just old school style.
Really, on Windows 8? Like you can do.
Last time I checked.
Do it through DOS box?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
DOS,
you gotta load it through a DOS box.
Okay. No, that's doable. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought that Doom 3 BFG edition just for Doom and Doom 2.
I bought it because of the 3D capabilities, because I had a 3D TV at the time, and I played all the way through it, and man, the 3D was great on it, honestly. It was pretty good.
I've got one gripe, and if you go through my Twitter feed, you'll find me fussing about it, is the textures for the BFG edition.
Yeah, it was garbage.
You know, because I got it and I was like, all right, upgraded Doom 3, you're going to have the better graphics with true HD support and motion blur.
Yeah.
and I loaded it up and I was like, this game looks like garbage.
It did, yeah.
Did it look this bad when I played it back on my my 6800 GT?
And the answer is yes, it did.
Well, mostly, it didn't look good back then, but the textures were way better.
Yeah, the textures were a little bit better, yeah. But, dude, the BFG edition, I think it was all about the 3D. That was, like, the main thing they were trying to market on that. And giving access to the older ones.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely does what it's supposed to. I'm glad I got it for $2.
Oh, yeah. $2? Oh, you suck, man. I paid $7.49 for it.
I held out on that sale.
You did the right thing. Oh, wow.
Speaking of Doom,
oh, here we go.
Has anybody found a leaked copy of that Doom 4 preview?
No. Let me tell you a story about that shit. I pre-ordered Wolfenstein. When you pre-ordered Wolfenstein, the new one, you were supposed to get a Doom 4 beta key, and I never got mine.
Oh.
Yep.
That's not good.
No, that's pretty concerning.
Crappy.
I pre-ordered it, was it 3 weeks before it came out? When they were heavily advertising it, pre-ordered it. When the game launched, I did not get my Doom key. Did not.
I just want to know what it looks like.
Me too. I want to play it because I'm gonna buy it when it comes
They don't
out.
have any videos out yet.
No, go look for it.
They have that one teaser.
Yeah, it's a teaser, but there's no real gameplay in it though. That's what sucks. There might be like a second of gameplay, but it's not.
Now I have to watch it.
Oh, Keith, totally. I did pre-order Wolfenstein just to get that.
A lot of people did.
Yep.
And a lot of people
I did.
were pissed.
I was pissed. I didn't get my key. Yep. But I do like Wolfenstein, and I played it, beat it, and it was a great game. But,
well, that's important. I mean, at least you got a good experience out of that. So.
I did. I was happy with my $60 I wasted on that.
Yeah, I played that game, Rage.
Rage is good. I have Rage.
I enjoyed it. One thing I really liked about it was the scarcity of ammo.
Yeah.
The fact that you couldn't go through the game, trigger happy. You had to conserve your ammo.
That's kind of what turned me off. But yeah, other than that, it was good. Yeah.
No dancing. What
are you doing, Chase?
This is Southern Fried Tech Talk. Oh, okay. You'll just have to catch that later.
Any of that.
Welcome back.
Man, my wife just come back here. Can you go and get my blanket?
Nice.
She didn't want to walk behind the monitor, be on the video, because she didn't want to be on the internet.
She's
But she
allowed to be
couldn't.
on.
She has this little fuzzy blankie. And it's really what it is. It's not a full size blanket. It's a fuzzy blankie, and she just had to have it, man. She's sitting out in the living room messing on her computer. I said, "Why don't you just come in here and lay down?" She's like, "I'm trying to do some schoolwork and stuff." And
Hey, check this out, guys.
it's ridiculous. She's adorable.
Married people problems.
Hey, we got them, man.
I
They're
don't.
good though.
Me neither.
These are good problems to have.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous in a way.
Yeah. Most of my friends are having kids, and
Yeah, and we're not, because
Yeah.
You know, the kid thing is great when you're ready for it.
it is.
exactly.
I'm actually ready for it. I just don't want to go looking for it. If that makes any
So,
sense.
hey, they sell them.
They do
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah.
Well, I would
Let's
be
go
willing-
buy you one.
Dude,
I'll sell you
I'd be
mine.
willing to adopt it.
Look, you can get one that's broke in already. It's kind of like going to Goodwill and getting a pair of jeans.
I'm tired of mine already, anyways.
You trade it in for a new model.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Oh
see,
no! I want to trade them in cash.
As long as it's tech talk, we're all good.
talking about trading kids and selling them,
Oh, yeah.
buying them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely flag this video as inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is inappropriate. Somebody's showing off their X99 bill.
Oh really? Who's doing
Yeah. I got it from Twitter. I'm gonna retweet it for you guys that are following me.
that? Okay.
He's an AMD fan, but he said he was gonna help somebody put together a new build today, and I was like, oh sweet pictures, and he was like, it's not an AMD. I said, I don't care. It's a computer. I love it.
Yeah, no shit. Let me see the computer porn. Make what the
Yeah.
computer porn.
That's X99, man. It's 16 threads of
I wish I could afford it.
unnecessary power.
Yeah. Thank God down here, power doesn't matter.
You know, I'm serious. I told the guy, he's like, oh, your R9290 pulls so much power. I was like,
It
I don't
doesn't
care.
matter. Yeah, it
I
ain't.
don't care. I don't live in Europe
Yep. It's not gonna raise
or
our
California.
bill. Our bills are pretty much flat, dude. We can fill up every outlet in our house, and our power bill will never go over $350. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
I will
sure
say when I
that's
had
about
those
the
mining rigs
threshold.
though, and I kick them on, the lights in the house did get a little dim.
Oh, dude, did you see the video where Jay's 2 cents was testing out his 3-way 780 Ti configuration? And he said that when he ran it on full load after he got all the kinks worked out, that it actually made his lights brown out in his house when he was running the benchmarks on it and stuff. I'm like, man, that's California though, you know.
Yeah, and he was talking about the
man.
coral wine that was coming out of
Yeah.
it. Has anybody ever actually experienced real coral wine?
No, I haven't. No.
I haven't either.
No.
I've had like so many, and they say it's really bad on AMD cards. And I've had so many float through this room,
Yeah.
and not once have I ever heard it.
Me neither.
But then again, somebody would tell me it's probably because the cards are too loud and you can't hear it. But even the stuff I've had underwater, I've never heard it. So I've heard videos of it, but never actually the real cool one. I haven't met anybody either that's actually heard it.
No, not me personally. No,
Yeah.
never seen.
Somebody in the comments is gonna be like, "You idiot, mom does it."
Yeah. Well, yeah. When they see our video tomorrow, they're gonna be like, "Y'all are fucking morons." You know, that's just how it goes on the internet.
Pretty much, yeah.
I had somebody comment on one of my videos because at the end, like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't.
Right. I
Let me know what you
remember
think.
Actually, I remember seeing that particular video. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't really ever do that. I don't do it anymore, not because of this person, but it's just trying to do something a little different.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "I'm disliking this video just because you asked me to like it. Nice video though."
Oh, that's awesome. Hey man, it still means they took the time to watch the shit.
No.
And see,
I was
what
like,
you don't realize,
thanks.
like, when people dislike your video, they're still giving you feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
No, I
actually a
don't.
positive thing, because they're participating.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm perfectly open to proper constructive criticism.
Yeah, me too.
I had somebody and one time jumping all over me about some video, and but he didn't offer any solution. So, well, what do you suggest I do? Kill yourself.
Oh well, man, it happens on the internet.
And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. So,
well, Keith, let me actually. I got a new topic for us, for all of us here. Tell us about your overall experience with YouTube. Just you starting your channel and what you think about it so far. What's your whole take on that?
well, my take on YouTube. It started as I was bored one night, and of course, I've been doing it since the time I started to now. It's been almost 2 years. I started in October. Well, 2 years in October. So, well, it is October. So, yeah, 2 years.
Right, about 2 years.
And it's not one of those stories like like OJ and Barnacle, where like I started it and then the next day I had 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we're not that lucky.
Nah,
Yeah,
but dude, seriously, the crap those guys have to put up with.
Yeah, they got a lot of fucking haters, dude. You know, Barnacles had some guy like literally threatened to come and kill him and his family, and like sent him an email with a picture of where his house is on Google Maps and crap like that. He actually had to deal with crap like that. That's messed up.
You know, inspires such fervor out of a person over a tech person.
Yeah, we're tech people. It's not like we're like gun enthusiasts or anything like that.
We don't really have any serious
no.
No social mores going on here. We don't take stances. We just play with our toys.
That's it. That's pretty much it. And that's what this is all about.
But man, some of those people are serious about what stickers on that toy.
They really are. They're messed up.
Man,
but
bad thing.
There's people looking at my background. They see this little AMD box right here, and they're like, "Oh my god, fuck him."
Oh, hold on.
Get up. Okay.
Like I better cover up my AMD box.
Oh, you're okay, Chase.
Right
now.
I got the wrong box.
We literally have no viewers right now, so when we publish this, we might see some feedback. But
Are we live?
I'm ready for it because I like fucking with trolls. Bring it on.
Here's for the Apple guys.
Oh yes, yes.
I actually got that from my wife. She was
Yes.
Wait, what? What I just missed?
Yeah, Nexus 7.
Here we go.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, this will help. Here, let me make some people.
Oh yes. Oh god, yes. Intel baby.
And this is
Intel.
kind of.
He got Intel. Oh wait. What we got? Oh my god. We're like a cross-platform show. Go figure.
Whoa.
Yeah, hold on. It's like it's interracial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to flag it at that point.
Yeah, we're gonna flag it. Don't worry. You can say whatever you want, dude.
I'm gonna pull one out of the.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted to broadcast this one too.
I wanted to, but Windows 10 ain't letting me do it, man.
All right, so we got this box. We got some AMD stuff, and then
Oh, R9 290 MS.
Then we got-
Ooh, what we got here?
this is an 8800 GTS.
GT8? Oh, nice. Wait, did you say an 8800 GTS? Holy shit, that's old school. That is awesome.
See if I need to.
That is beautiful.
It's dead or in a door now, but
It is beautiful, though. Oh my god, I can't believe you still got one.
I bought this video card to play Crisis with.
I believe it. That's when it came out.
Had a girl break up with me. I celebrated.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But no, my experience with YouTube has been very interesting. I've had a lot of positive feedback. I've had some negative, but for the most part, I've had a lot of people say that I've helped them make decisions because while Jay's doing great work, Jerry's doing great work, Linus is up there doing his thing, Paul's doing theirs. Everybody's got their own thing going on, but they're all EPing, it's all,
Yeah. Those
everybody.
guys, they're just like us, man. They're just like us. They just, I don't know how to describe it. They're like all of us could hang out with them and it'd be cool. And
Yeah, but the stuff they get that they bring to their videos and review is the high-end stuff.
yeah.
It's all the stuff that everybody's like, oh, I really want that. And I know that's what, I know, understand marketing. I know why the companies do that.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, you roll out your big boy and you bring them in, and then we're like, well, I can't quite afford that GTX 980,
Right.
but that 770's on sale.
That's right.
That's what they do it for. They're going to sell more 770s than they are 980s.
Yeah.
But why aren't they putting out that? I just want to be the guy helping people.
Same here.
You know, not everybody can afford a $500 video card.
No, they can't.
But I buy stuff off eBay. And people on Twitter are attacking us. I can't believe you're buying that off eBay. I'm like, look, you check the warranty. Does the manufacturer cover the warranty? If you don't, MSI, that's why I love them. All you got to have for MSI to do a warranty is the serial number.
Yeah. That's what, like you said, dude, there's a process on eBay. All you got to do is just do some background checks and you're good.
Want to know the truth? That I told you earlier, I got this MSI R9290.
Yeah.
It's a reference model, but
now Chase, I don't know if you know Chase, but that video card, yeah.
So I got this. This is a EK 290X water block. It's a copper water block. I bought the video card and this water block off eBay for $300. It worked. And there's still 2 years on the warranty.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I try to help people. No, you don't have to spend too much.
You don't. You really don't.
You know. Okay, here's another trick. You know, people say you don't buy CPUs off, used processors.
Yeah, they say that. Yeah.
There's no warranty on the processor. If you buy a brand new one and there's something wrong with it,
Yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it replaced every time.
So I mean, it's all about helping people. You know, some people's got the money to buy everything new. Some people don't.
I don't think we do.
Well, we're
trying to get
there. We're down here in Mississippi. We ain't got no money down here in the South. We got nothing but outhouses and donkeys.
Y'all, we go to the Walmart and the Dollar General, and we ain't got no money, and all we can do is what we can do. We try to use the eBay and the Amazon and the Craigslist, and we do what we can do.
Well, see, the point is, Craigslist.
Oh yeah, I've only used it like once.
That's like I was in Paul I Am Apropos in his chat talking about it one day. I sold somebody a Corsair 600T for $30.
Damn, just on his chat, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had to get it. No, I didn't sell it on the chat. I sold it on Craigslist. What we were talking about.
Sure.
And everyone's like, I can't believe you sold it for that much. You got to get rid of it. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people on eBay and Craigslist are doing. They're just getting stuff out of their closet. I've got 5 monitors in my closet.
I want to buy it too.
They're old Dell Ultra Sharps.
Can we talk after the show? I'll actually literally buy 2 of them from you. We can talk
they're
after
old,
the show.
They're old 17-inch monitors. They're nothing special. But I got them from eBay. I got them off Goodwill for $10 a piece.
Yeah, we can definitely negotiate a price, and I'll give you like 700% profit off of that. If that's cool with you.
Look, that's like I got a mixed resolution Infinity build that I did 3 monitors for less than $100.
I watched your video, and that was an awesome video. Well,
it was for fun.
Yep.
When AMD introduced the whole mixed resolution thing, you're just showing people you don't have to spend. While Jay's set up with 3 ASUS 144 hertz monitors,
right? That's what he just got.
It's awesome. There's no doubt about it. But
he really didn't spend a buttload of money on it. Honestly, he didn't spend that much on it.
He didn't. Yeah. But he spent as much on that as some people spend on their whole rig.
Yep.
And when you get down to those kind of price levels, you got to make good choices.
Yep.
At a $200 video card, $20 could be the difference between playability and not.
That's right.
So that's where I try to help people. And like I said, I got a lot of good feedback.
This is a great tech talk.
This is.
Keith, you've been awesome, man. I'm glad I came across you somehow.
Yeah, how did you find me?
I don't even know. I think, the actual story, I was in, I don't really even know, man. I really don't know how I found you. Were you in Paul's chat last night?
I think I was.
If you were in his chat last night, I think that's how I found you.
Yeah, I've been pretty active in his chats whenever everything's kind of calm around here.
I know
Just
that you subscribed to my channel first, as far as I know. And when I saw I had a new subscriber, I went and checked you out. However that happened. And I was watching your videos. I said, yep, subscribe, follow, everything. I don't know exactly how it happened, but yeah, I'm glad I ran across you, man.
And I really do appreciate every one of my subscribers. And
Yeah.
actually, there was one guy back when it was about, I don't know, 8 or 9 months ago. The guy bought a GTX 660 because of one of the videos that I had, and he was calling, he sent me a message on YouTube about how much he was enjoying it and just got into PC gaming. And I had an extra copy of Crisis 2 later, and I sent it to him. The guy lost his mind. He's like, "Oh my god! Ah!" I got it in a humble bundle. I was like, "Hey, good, you're fresh into gaming. That means you missed this. Here, try it out." Yeah, I paid a couple bucks for it and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's all about the community.
It really is, man. The whole reason I did my YouTube channel was to, I guess, just put myself out there to let people know I'm here. And this is what I like to do. I don't really, I don't see myself doing too many videos on, like a DSLR camera and actually doing like real setup videos and stuff. I like doing the podcasting. I really like doing this.
Dude, I'm really glad you said something because I actually tweeted it out there. I was like, I'd really love to go on a podcast sometime.
Man,
I just don't want to do it.
You're welcome anytime, dude. I've done enough research to, where I can be the host. No problem.
Yeah, see, internet parody here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not just you, trust me. It's, my buddy Bob. I don't know if you watched any of my other ones. Bob that was on last time, he's got a shitty internet connection in Chicago and in Mississippi. He's got a really shitty internet connection wherever he goes. He can't host it. Somehow we're just able to, dude. I can't explain it to you. We just have really good internet down here. And
they rebuilt it bigger, faster, stronger.
Well, yeah. Right. Like, when you go to your network settings and you want to check your internet speed and it tells you you're at 100 megabits per second or something like that?
Yeah.
It tells me I'm at 1 gigabit.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to see if I can check that. I don't even want to know what files there.
Go ahead. You're all right. You're all right.
Hey guys, I'm heading out. I'm about to just fall out.
It's cool, man.
It's all good.
I don't want to fall asleep on the podcast.
No, you're not. You'll be okay.
On the recording.
You'll be okay.
All right, man.
Well, be careful.
Sure will.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you, Keith.
You too, man.
See you again.
Yes,
sir.
Jesse, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Sir.
All right, dude. So, yeah.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm looking at my Twitter and my YouTube, and I've got Windows 10 just followed me on Twitter.
Oh, cool! Holy shit!
That's
really cool.
Yeah, like the one with the blue check mark. Wait, never mind. No, it's a phony account. I'll take it though.
That's cool.
It's another follow. Anyway, I've got 248 followers on Twitter and 280 subscribers on YouTube, and that's nothing compared to what
Shit, that's a lot compared to us.
Look, you guys are, like I said, you guys are doing great for as long as you've been doing it. Like I said, my channel's been up 2 years.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm regular, I notice my numbers going up, and when I take a break, it stops.
Oh, yeah. That's why we've been keeping at it, man. We don't want to see the decline. We try to keep it going as much as we can.
Well, and if you take people like Jay and Jerry, before they started doing a regular thing, before they started doing a regular thing, they had steady climb. But once you do that, and you got people coming back. I mean, that's and to be successful on YouTube, and I'm far from it compared to a lot of people. But what I've noticed is people working together.
Yeah, you have to.
Very rarely does Linus Tech Tips happen.
Oh yeah, that's very
it's only happened once.
Yeah.
You know, and people love him and hate him at the same time. But I mean, you can't deny what he's done.
I can't deny what he's done.
Yeah.
Man, he started off in his garage.
Yeah, I mean, it was his. If I remember correctly on the story, his boss was like, "Hey, do a product video. We're gonna put it on the site."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay," and look what it's turned into.
And it went viral.
But
almost. Yeah.
well, but do you remember? Did you ever watch Tech TV back in the day?
No.
Okay, see, it used to be Tech TV before G4 came in and screwed it up.
Oh yeah, you know what I did? I did watch that.
Yeah, Tech TV had awesome shows, and a lot of those shows that they had then are now being replicated on YouTube. And those are big subscriber bases. I mean, they got like Linus, what Linus is doing, what Jay's doing, what Jerry's doing, what Paul's Hardware. I mean, all these guys, including us sitting here, are essentially recreating a network that was killed because a clothing firm wanted to buy and turn it into a...
Yeah, it's all about the... It's kind of like Jay says all the time, you know, he gets all these contract offers, but, you know, when it comes down to it, he doesn't want to go into a contract if he can't give his actual opinion. And he doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want to discredit himself and his beliefs based on a contract. And I totally respect that.
So you sell out once, they don't forget it.
That's right. That's right. And I'm not selling out. I know you're not selling out. And Chase's video is gone, so we're waiting for him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your voice is there. Your face just isn't.
Yeah, you're still here. So, there we go. It's coming.
I'm here. Here I am.
Not yet.
But I mean, you've got people doing various things that are needed. Like, I mean, you got Ubu the tech guru. You seen it awesome. And stuff?
I love Ubu.
Yeah, I mean, he's freaking...
Oh, yeah.
You ever Osiris, the PC fan?
I have not.
Okay, check out Osiris. He plays with Uber, not plays with him, but...
Oh, I get what you're saying.
He's usually on one of his streams playing. Do what?
No homo, guys.
No homo. Anyway, those guys are really big advocates of Linux, but they're not the Linux snobs.
Right.
You know, they're trying to show you the accessibilities of Linux. And, you know, it's needed.
Yeah.
You know, there's a huge community that's being created, and while people like Tech Syndicate and all these other guys are able to throw out these videos, people still want more.
Yeah.
You know, these are people that aren't watching TV. I don't watch TV hardly anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I got a few shows I watch, but most of what I watch is on YouTube.
Me too.
And when these people are, you know, whenever they're putting out 1, 2, 3 videos a week, that's good. I can't do that and work too and everything, but
me neither, honestly.
You know, I mean, you can watch their videos and then you're like, well, it's going to be a few days before they come out with another one. Who else is out there?
That's all I do, man. I constantly look for new people.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a void, and we're just trying to fill a void and have a southern spin on it.
That's it. And so far, I think we're the only ones.
Now Boogie, Boogie 2988, he's out of Arkansas.
Oh, is he? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fayetteville, Arkansas. I don't know his address. I just heard him say it before. So.
Holy crap! I would love for Boogie to come on our show.
That would be freaking awesome. Another thing, you guys ever see anything from the guys at The Escapist?
No.
Okay, there's a guy named Jump Sterling. That's going back into some of that Gamergate stuff. But anyway, he's actually out of Brandon, Mississippi.
Oh, really?
He's huge. I'm not saying he's a huge guy. He's a big YouTuber.
If you come from Mississippi and someone knows who you are, then you're huge.
You're big. Yeah. You're a big deal. Well, I was watching one of his videos, and he put his post office box in the corner and said, "Hey, send me stuff, you know, whatever." And it was Brandon, Mississippi. I was like, "Whoa,
that's freaking awesome."
He sounds British.
That's freaking awesome.
But it's a huge community, and it's good stuff.
You know, I want to tell you right now, and this is for the viewers too. You know, my whole objective for doing my channel is it's a hobby. That's what it is. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and a lot of people watch us and they don't really, understand what we're actually doing here. But what we're actually doing is, we're a bunch of tech guys and we buy our toys and we talk about them, and that's pretty much how it goes. It's not really much more complicated than that. And
Just add a different opinion to it.
that's it. And we definitely add different opinion to it. Yeah. That's really it. There's no secrets here.
Yeah, I'm not trying. It's somebody's like, you want to be, this big YouTube thing? I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm not
I'm
really
actually-
trying to.
I'm actually okay being small.
Yep.
Well, when you're small, you get to be more intimate with your audience.
Yep. I just
Somebody asks you a question, you can respond to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where where Jerry and Jay get a lot of my respect.
Yeah.
Is they'll interact. I mean, Jerry's got over 200,000 subs.
Yeah.
And Jerry's got 150,000 people. 150,000. That's a lot of people.
It's like, holy crap. Yeah.
It's like Memphis.
But you know what? They still stay true to who they are. And they
Yeah,
they
and
don't,
I've interacted with them on Twitter.
Yeah.
And in people's streams, I've talked to them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I give those guys credit.
I was only able to successfully talk to Paul from Paul's Hardware. I was never able to talk to Jerry or Jay, but Paul, I was able to talk to him, and Fractal Josh. You know about him?
Yeah.
I was able to chat with him for a little
The
bit.
ginger.
Yeah, the 6'7" ginger. Yeah.
Now the interaction I've had with Jay and Jerry's very limited.
Yeah,
it's
Jerry's
just-
hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, it's like he'll favorite something that I tweet. Like I love his bad tech tips hashtags.
Yeah.
It was like bad tech tip. Spray out your computer with a water hose
Yeah.
to get it good to clean.
No, you see when
And I commented on it. I was like,
outside,
make sure you leave the fans on to help it dry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But actually,
Jerry
in all, apropos his Twitch stream, I've talked to Jerry or Jay a few times.
1 second, guys. I'm still listening.
All right. Whatever you're doing off screen, that's probably where it needs to be.
That's a fact.
But that's what we're trying to do is just help people.
They say keep it off screen.
That's all that
It's definitely gonna get flagged now.
Who's a good kitty?
But no, people are looking for other opinions, and I try to offer something a little different. I don't want to usually regurgitate something that somebody else has said. And me and a buddy of mine tried one time starting like a weekly, like a news update, like in the tech.
I'm not trying to cut you off, man.
That's all good. It's all good. But just like
Don't
news
jump
and stuff.
off.
Well, basically what we're doing right here.
Yeah.
And it was just really hard to do it.
Yeah.
But this is working great. You got them rocking it.
Well, thank you, MediaCom. For those of you viewers out there that are actually watching this, MediaCom is an awesome internet provider, and they don't believe in capping your shit. I pay $90 a month, and I get what I pay for. That's all I'm gonna say.
If I had that option, I'd pay it.
That's plain and simple. That's the best way I can sum it up.
Yeah, I've got Uverse.
Well,
That's
tell you about
actually.
Uverse. Uverse is not bad down here. You can get half of what I get with Uverse, paying half the price, and that's not bad.
Everybody talks about the ISPs and stuff here, and I can be honest. My experience with Comcast is terrible.
Oh my God! Thank you. So has everyone else I've talked to.
Yeah, my dad actually has Comcast, and he's like, I got a 50 meg connection. I'm over there going, no, you don't.
No, you do not. And if you do, you're going to go over your allotted data limit very quickly if you do have that.
You've got that with Uverse, but I've downloaded Titanfall 3 times along with several other games and never have gotten a notice or anything.
And Chase, if you're not aware, like Titanfall, I think just the Origin download is like 43 gigs or something.
50.
Like that? 50 gigs, yeah.
He's got that memorized now.
It's fucking huge. Yeah.
I go to bed and it's download.
Yeah.
I just downloaded Shadow of Mordor. That's 35 gigs.
I was lucky enough to where when I downloaded Titanfall off of Origin, I had it downloaded in 17 minutes flat.
I'm
entire
leaving.
thing.
That's it.
I started it when I left for work, and when I got home, it was just finishing up.
God. I'm really not trying to be a dick, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know what kind of connection I actually have. I'm really happy
it's good
with
stuff.
it. And I can't imagine people not having what I have. I mean, really, I think it's fucked up that everybody can't have what I have.
Well,
As
up
far as
here,
internet connection goes.
up here where I live, we've got a like where my dad lives, he can only get Comcast.
Yeah.
Because when they built that subdivision, there was a contract with Comcast, and only their lines could get laid.
Yeah.
And that's the part like the guys at Tech Syndicate complain about with the way the ISPs here work.
And like you might have seen in my last podcast with Pollock Bob, he lived in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Yeah, I got a friend who lives there.
And they, oh my God, they raped him. They literally raped him on the data usage and the just everything. They just.
That's crazy.
I mean, he pays $90 a month just like I do, and he can't like reinstall Windows and go download his Steam games and be okay. Like they send him nasty letters in the mail and everything else. And
you know
that's
that's part of why there's still some people still have to buy physical copies.
Yeah.
So they can install the base game and then just download only the updates.
I did. You know, I bought the physical copy of BioShock Infinite when it came out for PC.
Yeah.
And I installed all 5 DVDs, and I could have downloaded it quicker.
I saw somebody on Twitter the other day bought Shadow of Mordor. Like I said, it's 35 gigs.
Yeah, it's a huge.
And he went to install it from the disc. And he said after a half hour, he said, "Man, screw this."
Yeah.
And he downloaded it in less time than it took to copy one disc.
And it's really true now. You can really do that. Yeah.
All those privileged people.
Yeah. I guess. I don't feel like I'm privileged.
Oh, I know.
I just feel like I'm lucky.
Yeah, it's a good deal if you can get it. I mean, I'm lucky where I live. I do have options. I can go Uverse. Comcast actually covers this neighborhood. But that's it. I mean, Uverse, Comcast, and
I mean, you said your upload speed is what 2 or 3 megs right now? 2 megs?
shoot.
You're coming through crystal clear, no issues. And let me tell the viewers right now, status report. We've been broadcasting for shit like over an hour and a half, and we've dropped 0 frames.
Yeah, that's awesome.
0. Yep. The only frames we dropped is when Chase's video fucked up for a minute there. But he got it fixed and we're all good.
Well,
that didn't cause us to drop frames on the overall broadcast.
Well,
So,
like I said, it's 18 down and 2 up here, but I've never had any issues out of it. It's never throttled. It's never. The only thing that I've ever had issues with was sometimes live broadcasts on YouTube.
yeah, it
Like-
can be. If you're hosting, yeah, and you only got 2 megs up, yeah, that can be.
Oh no, like if I'm watching somebody's live broadcast.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But I can it's only YouTube live broadcast. I do Twitch all the
Twitch is
time
good.
watching and stuff. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's something in YouTube.
It probably is YouTube, because, man, they mess up a good bit. Sorry, YouTube. Not trying to, hate on you.
You're a great platform, but you're not perfect.
Yeah, you're not perfect. And you need to fix your chat.
Yes. His Twitch chat's got it down.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm still thrown off by the whole Amazon buying Twitch.
Yeah. I'm still
I
throwing off.
got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
I've been trying not to ask it, but I can't figure it out. How do I check my internet speed?
Go to speedtest.net. That's the easiest way I can tell you.
Oh man, see, I thought there would be an easier way. I thought there was an easy option, just pull up already sitting there on my computer. And I sat here and looked for that before I finally said, no, there's no way I have to go outside my computer to see this.
not
If-
that easy, dude.
If it makes you feel better, I look too.
I googled it and it was like, no way, I don't have to use an outside source, right?
Yeah, you pretty much have to.
Okay.
To get an accurate result or somewhat accurate, yeah, you gotta use an outside source.
I guess there are no dumb questions.
There's not. As long as you
No.
understand the answer.
Look, whenever I was little, my dad always taught me, he said, the only way you'll ever learn anything is by asking questions.
Yep.
See, that's what you get on Southern Fried Tech Talk.
That's
You get,
right.
my dad said,
And
stories, you don't get those other places.
My daddy said,
As he was beating me with a 2x4.
boy.
Oh, you're lucky, man. I'm just kidding. Hey,
Alright,
look,
so I'm getting 16 down and 1.5 up.
yeah, you're fine, dude. I mean,
It sounds like we got the same package. Internet package. Internet.
No homo.
No.
No.
hey, Keith,
Yeah.
midget cat.
That's the midget cat.
Yeah, midget
That's
cat.
awesome.
Right here.
Look at the little short legs.
She's very short legs, yeah. Yep. Say hi.
I've seen one of those dwarf cats.
Yeah,
The ones where their legs are like this and they got like no ears. Those are some funny looking things.
No, she's not like that, but she's got, her legs are like very short and her feet are huge. That's what makes it look funny.
Nice.
And she's 2.5 years old. She's full grown. She's not getting any bigger. Even when I do get her fixed, she's not going to get much bigger. And,
That's awesome.
Yep.
Alright, you guys, we've been at it for about an hour and a half. What you say we call it a day?
We can call it a day. You want me to go ahead and end the broadcast and then we can just chat for a minute?
Works for me.
Let's do
Right
that.
on.
We can go ahead and end this real quick. And this has been Chris Dude's Southern Fried Tech Talk, Episode 1, with co-host Chase Kennedy and special guest Keith. And we are signing off, and we will see you guys again real soon. Thanks
Take it
again
easy.
for watching.
There you go.
Do what you do.
That's it.